Okay, so good morning, everyone. I hope we all had a wonderful Valentine's Day yesterday. I actually did, in spite of the fact that for the 31st year in a row I was single. But I'm doing good. I really am doing good. You know, I got to spend the afternoon with my folks. You know, you got to actually. It's so funny. Literally the entire time I was there, Avengers Endgame was playing on TV, which I really like that movie, so why would I complain? But it just goes to show that movie was like 3 hours long. And with commercials, it's like 4 hours. And shortly after it was over, you know, I went, not immediately after it was over. I stayed to learn a little while longer. But let's get to my low, my high, my active kindness. My low, well, I guess I sort of heard some troubling news that there's going to be lots of snow in like the coming days. From like, I think it's going to be Monday afternoon, so this afternoon to like Tuesday morning. So it's going to make traveling on the difficult side, which it is what it is. I'm not going to complain or say anything, you know. I mean, hopefully it won't be as bad as what the news people are making it out to be. But if it is, oh wow. Let's see, my high, quite simple really, you know, I got to spend the evening with my folks. We had my mom actually had like a prime rib roast, a small one, so we had that for dinner last night, which was wonderful. We had that with mashed potatoes, peas, and a fruit bowl, or fruit salad bowl. It was like with the blueberries, strawberries, and sliced clementines. It was pretty good. I liked it. It was, well, I mean, the prime rib was obviously going to be the best thing about that meal, no questions asked. But all in all, it was a very delicious meal. And my act of kindness was I helped clean up after dinner, as well as I helped set the table before dinner as well. So that was nice. And with that out of the way, let's begin. Good morning and happy Monday, everyone. Yeah, it's going to be kind of a downer come like next year when Valentine's Day is going to be today on a Monday. Just because, I mean, people are really going to want to celebrate Valentine's Day on the one day they actually really can do it. It's going to be the one day of the week they can't really, because, you know, you have to go back to the old grind, you know, work, school, all that jazz. But I guess we can enjoy the fact that for the last, like, roughly 2 weekends in a row, actually, I need to make a mistake. I actually need to correct something. I actually got my Honda on the 15th of February, not the 14th. It was essentially like Valentine's Day weekend, so, I guess due to the fact there was a leap year last year that Valentine's Day could only be on Sunday. Here's hoping that we'll probably have something like, it's like I said yesterday though, it's going to be like another 5-6 years before Valentine's Day is ever on a weekend again. Hopefully it won't be too far away from then, but we'll have to see. Actually, I was looking at the calendar of this year. To my knowledge, there's only like one Friday the 13th, and it's in August. It's kind of a long way from now, but yeah, I seem to notice that. I noticed it because my family on my mom's side is going to get together in Cuba Lake starting the weekend of August 7th and up to the weekend of the 14th. And I just happened to notice that the 13th was a Friday, so you know what? It actually will kind of make sense, believe it or not. It would make sense because, you know, we have, you know, we're starting, like, the Friday the 13th would make it unlucky because it'd be the last day that my family is together. So wow, that's probably going to be the most emotional Friday the 13th ever, probably. I don't know. I mean, ever since my grandfather died, my family really has been trying to keep in touch with each other because, I mean, don't get me wrong, he lived to be a pretty good age of, 85. That's pretty old. But, it was of like, he really could have lived a lot longer had he not had cancer. So, it just goes to show that any of our time could, come sooner rather than later. I mean, one moment, please. I was knocking on wood to make sure that, my time isn't for a very, very, very long time. But if it is, whatever. You probably noticed the glowing light beneath me, and that's because my computer's on, because we have a One Piece manga chapter today. Alright, let's get this started, shall we? It's hard to pick up one-handed. Unbalanced. Alright, so, let's see if I can find it. Jeepers. There we go. Okay. So, One Piece chapter 1004. Millet dumplings. Millet dumplings. Are they referring to Tama? They are! Okay. Okay, for those of you guys who don't know, Tama's devil fruit power, it doesn't have a name specifically, but it gives her the power to pull a chunk of quote-unquote millet dumplings off of her cheek. Don't worry, she doesn't like lose any body parts or anything. It grows like a millet dumpling. If she feeds it to an animal, it obeys her. Here's the thing. Smile devil fruits are artificial zoonotypes, meaning they're animals. So, if what I'm about to read is correct, holy cow, it's actually working. They're actually getting the bad guys to join our side. I say our side, it's the good guy's side, is what I'm trying to get here. Okay. They literally just explained in the last chapter that it's 5,000 good guys to 27,000 bad guys. Not to mention you have 2 emperors of the sea that are fighting on top of Onigashima with 5 members of the worst generation. Those odds are already slim as it is. The fact that there's a way to get the bad guys to join the good guys' side gives them 1 tangible ounce of hope. I'll take it. I am so gonna take this. Alright, we get back to our giant robot versus dinosaur fight. The General Frankie versus Sasuke. He has the Triceratops ancient devil fruit model. Yes! Oh. Wait. Oh! Giant robot grabs the Triceratops horn and throws it. That is amazing. Yes! Oh, that's this choreography is fantastic. Holy cow. This is really fantastic. Okay, they're holding them down. Looks like Usopp and Nami are here. And they're taking advantage of the smile users that have joined our side. Yes! They're coming in with an army. That's awesome. And because of what's going on, General Frankie got away, and then Sasuke wound up hurting his own men. Nice. Alright. That's exactly the sort of advantage we want. Alright. Okay. Looks like Ulti is there. Let's see where this goes. Oh. The Thunderlance tempo. I haven't seen Nami do that since Eni's Lobby, which is their finishing move on Kazuha. I mean, it's great to see that, and it's actually great to see Nami fight. This is awesome. Okay, but yeah, I figured as much. It's powerful, but it's not strong enough to completely take her down. She needs to get Zeus back as soon as possible. Which is kind of impossible considering that Zeus is under control of Big Mom. Hopefully things get a little sooner. Okay, Usopp? Yes, he's using sniper abilities to shoot melee dumplings into the bad guys as well. Perfect! Okay, I'm just saying this right now. Tama and Usopp are immediately, well, mostly more Tama than Usopp, but they are both becoming like the MVPs of Wano right now. More so Tama than Usopp. And it makes sense too, because it gives you a general view of the fact that we have a new generation within the new generation. The new generation would be, Luffy, Zoro, Usopp, basically the Straw Hat crew, which makes sense because we've been following them the most. But then you have little kids like Tama and Momonosuke, and again, they're growing up right before your eyes. They have to, and they're little kids. Again, it's a new age within the new age. It's incredible. Remarkable even. And General Frankie pulls out a giant sword and gives him a giant slash. Yes. Oh. There's nothing like a good giant robot versus dinosaur fight, Let's see where this goes from here, okay? Looks like we're back to Sanji now. Dealing with Black Maria. Okay, as expected. Looks like on-screen Sanji took care of all the male people in Black Maria's territory. Which makes sense, because Sanji would never hit a woman, ever. Which is something you should never do either, kids, okay? Do not ever hit a woman, okay? There we go. Alright, okay. Call for Nico Robin. Oh, right, because Nico Robin can read the poems. Well, it's actually given some newfound interest to her, which is great. I haven't seen Robin do much either. Nice. Sanji's like, underestimate Nico Robin at your own peril. Okay. Oh, looks like some information on the vassals. Okay. Looks like they're in the treasure repository castle, exterior second floor. Okay. Looks like Black Maria's gonna get him. Wait. 10? But there's only 9 vassals. This is quite intriguing. As we all know, 10 is a larger number than 9. So who's with him? Looks like they have a silhouette. It appears to be a woman. Hiyori? Kinon's wife, Suru? Lady Toki? Okay, looks like they're leaving this on a very delightful cliffhanger. And wouldn't you know it, there's going to be a break next week. C'est la vie. Oh man, that was a solid chapter all around. It's been a long time since I've seen Frankie have a solo fight. In fact, I can only think about 3 off the top of my head he's ever had, like Nero, Fukuro, Senior Pink. This is the first legit, big one-on-one fight Frankie's had, which is awesome. Sanji proved to be dope, even though, again, his morals are going to get the better of him one day, which it looks like they're doing here. Tama's becoming the MVP of Wano. I mean, honestly, this was a good chapter. So, again, we had the last, actually 3.5 chapters on top of the roof of Nigashima with the 2 emperors and members of the worst generation. And they were great. But it really was about time we're thinking, how's everybody else doing? It's kind of been a while since we've seen them. And it looks like, yeah, the odds are still highly stacked against them. But again, thanks to Tama, there's actually some tangible hope. This is incredible. This is actually the sort of thing that really helps turn the tide in the battle. And it's working. Really working. mean, it's hard to say where it goes from here, but it'll be interesting to see going forward. What else? Sadly though, I think we're still going to remain teased about Kaido's human hybrid form. Considering that they teased that in the last chapter and, they didn't show it here. And again, because there's a break, best case scenario, it will be February 28th and we'll see it then. But even then, because I think Oda's trying to see how everyone else, make us see how everyone else is doing, I'm guessing it's probably going to be sometime in March when we finally see Kaido's human hybrid form. It should be interesting it'll be an interesting wait. And besides, I'm actually quite looking forward to what's happening next. Like, favorite, chat, subscribe button, follow me, especially private notifications on YouTube. I'm very humble this video for all you guys watching. Have a wonderful, wonderful Monday. Remember, you guys are going to talk to channel, which will be the one years right back. Take care and make good choices. See ya.